I just installed Gemma 4 on my iPhone. Now I have local AI that I can use anywhere, no Wi-Fi needed. YouGPT! I installed Gemma 4 on my iPhone. I captured some footage on that. Let me show you on my PC. Gemma 4 supports an extensive range of deployment options. Besides iOS, it also runs on Raspberry Pi, Android personal computers, and cloud solutions. This video is focused on the iPhone installation and product use. On the left side of this slide are the iPhone compatible models. It comes down to iPhones that have 6 GB of RAM, random access memory, or more. The table breaks down which model can use which of the 3 variants available. Note that there is disk space required besides the memory requirement. Disk space information is on the bottom left here. On the right side of this slide, a compatibility matrix chart is on the top. The bottom right will offer us use case scenarios for the second half of this video. Open the App Store. Search for Google AI Edge. Here it is. Here's the one that we want to get. Sign in, choose the variant based upon your iPhone model. The one I am getting is E4B. And now, after I skipped the time it took to download 3.5 GB, it is installed. That's part 1 of this video, using AI on my iPhone. This is part 2 of our video on Gemma 4, how to use the product. What you see here on the left side is the Gemma 4 product opened. These 2 screenshots of my phone show the complete main screen, a top and a bottom. The actual icons on the right are the breakdowns of what they call features. We may interface with the models using these 7 features. Let's begin with the Chat AI. As we open this up, note that my list of questions to be asked are on the bottom right here of this image. I am also mirroring my iPhone so that you can see my asking. The voice recognition is very good. I hardly have to try. Remember to invoke the keyboard by touching the type prompt box so that you can use it from the keyboard. Unless you prefer to type. How many R's are in the word strawberry? This one always gets them. Watch this. Sally has 3 brothers. Each brother has 2 sisters. How many sisters does Sally have? This model is very capable. I have already begun using it in my life. Some of its problem solving is even quicker than I am. Am I lazy or am I smart? What is the current local date and time in Tokyo right now? That is a good answer. That question was aimed at ensuring that we are running local AI. List the capitals of the 5 largest countries by area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How old are you? No birthday. Which dog breed is larger, a Schnauzer, a Great Dane, or a German Shepherd? Next, a problem for the Agent Skills interface. Afterwards, a few quick ones for Ask Image. I'm selecting the E4B model of Agent Skills. I have installed both the E4B and E2B onto my iPhone. Agent Skills does have the ability to connect to the internet to reference Wikipedia as an example, or for directions as another. Agent Skills has been most accurate at problem solving during my testing. Here is my question to it. Derive a 3x3 magic square using the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once. Arrange them in a 3x3 grid so that the sum of the numbers in each row, column, and both main diagonals have the same sum. Now I use prompts to just offer me the answer. I'm on my phone, so I want the short story. After over a week of testing, the significance of what I'm seeing here on my phone, well, it all came together. I have spent hours adjusting my CUDA environments here and ROCm on my other PC. Python, Conda, Docker, and Git. They did it. I hardly have to lift a finger. How much vitamin C is in the fruit in this picture? Looks like 50 to 60 milligram times 13 oranges. When using Gemma 4 on my iPhone, I need to adjust my prompts to yield less verbose responses. AskImage is a premier input peripheral as you see it here. Blah blah blah. I'm on my phone. I want the short answer here and I want verbosity on my PC. This extremely efficient code runs on various platforms indiscriminately. Next image input is a snowball bush. What kind of tree or bush is this? The answer given is panicle hydrogenous. That is correct. Blah blah blah. After one more image for the AskImage demonstration, I will be offering a conclusionary summary on the last slide. Gemma 4 was unable to estimate the coins in this photo. The application abandoned. It crashed. I applied the same photo to both the E4B and the E2B AskImage as well as the agent skills interfaces. After multiple prompts, the best I could get in the way of answers was an estimate of over $30. Boundaries are being established, which is perfectly fine. Like everything AI, my prompts are everything after the code is in place. A strength of AskImage is its flexible ability of optical character recognition. OCR. Gemma 4 can read and think to be sure. This product is aptly usable as it has been released with very little training time on my part. To clarify, I am the one being trained to properly use Gemma 4. This takes us back to the beginning of our usage slide. Gemma 4 installed on the iPhone has 7 features, which interface was 3 models. I installed 2 of these 3 because my iPhone has 8 GB of RAM. With 6 GB, I can run the EB2 model only, and with 12 GB, I could run the more intensive model in addition to the others. I went slowly on the installation while documenting heavily so that anyone can get Gemma 4 installed. I tested all 7 features and documented the first 3. This will be enough to get you started using Gemma 4. The audio scribe feature is fantastic at language translation. However, the elephants in the room are the facts that it fails to retain history nor offer an easy file share to anywhere else. Let's call it the island of audio scribe for now and hope for additional common sense implementation in future updates here. This feature could easily become Gemma's foremost strength as a capable translator along with TTS integration. The prompt lab is not something that interests me on the iPhone, so I will test that on one of my computers later. Tiny Gardens is a game of sort. Mobile action so far has not presented itself as useful to me. I will continue to test that one. This concludes the iPhone installation and usage presentation of Gemma 4. Live long and prosper. The time has come for AI on my devices. Any device I choose. How does this camera stop?